Hello and welcome back. This is episode 6 of our Subnautica Let's Play. And what were we doing last episode? Last episode we were starting to plan out some more of our storage solutions and crafting areas. We planted some plants in our new planter. But right at the end of last episode we got the next message from the Sunbeam. You can see the counter in the upper right hand corner. Sunbeam will arrive in 36 minutes and 36 seconds. So we want to make sure we are there for that. Now, that's off in that direction. It is, I know exactly where it is, what's around there. We do have a little bit of time. We can get there relatively quick using our little submarine, but we are going to have to keep an eye on that. So in the meantime, we're going to do, actually, let me turn the scanner room on. We're going to do a little bit of resource gathering. We need quartz right now. So we're going to set that up for search for quartz while we are out looking for quartz ourselves. We also do need to get some food and water. We have our planting bed making stuff for us, but that takes a little bit of time for the stuff to grow. But we're just going to hunt for some quartz here. If we see some bladderfish, we'll grab them. And maybe try to grab some of these peepers. We're not going to spend a lot of time chasing stuff down. Stay away from those guys a little bit. Boomerang fish, I don't know. They're not even, in my mind, they're not worth chasing down. They don't provide nearly as much food as like the peepers do. Peepers are pretty fast. And I missed them. And what are you? I don't have... Yes, I do. Mobile vehicle bay, I have that already. I'll take the titanium, though. Grab this salt. Salt, remember, is good. You can use it to... you can turn it... salt and coral into bleach, which you can then turn into disinfected water. So that's a really good source of water. Really, I shouldn't be worrying too much about grabbing bladderfish, although you can cook bladderfish too. But we're mostly out here looking for quartz right now. I don't think I have a lot of these right now, so let's grab a couple of table coral. This is not what you make the bleach out of. This is what you make some electronics out of.
Oxygen.
Somehow our cameras have gotten spread all over the place. I don't know if it was getting pulled around by the stalkers or exactly what happened to them, but they're kind of spread out all over. Alright, so most of the quartz it's identifying is over in this area. I think there's caves in this, but I don't know how to get into it. I don't know where the entrance is at the moment, so we're not going to worry about that too much. I guess the scanner room's not really doing much for us at the moment. Alright. Let's head back in. So we started laying out some of that stuff for storage. Going back in and looking at it, I'm not happy with that. I'm gonna completely redesign that. That's not what I'm going to do. I will probably wait until after we deal with the Sunbeam and work on that off camera. Just, wait, get it all laid out the way I want. I will just start the buildings. I won't complete them until I have the camera, until I'm back on camera. Where is our life pod? There it is. We're gonna head back to our life pod for a sec so we can grab a med kit out of it, and we can cook up our food and stuff there as well. I do need to make a med kit generator. Maybe make 2. I'll probably just make 1 in our base. We're going to go ahead and use that right away. Alright. So, food. Let's cook a peeper. And we're actually going to cook a bladderfish also, because I want to see... I usually don't cook bladderfish. I don't know how much... That gives 16 food, that gives 32 food. So yeah, it's... The peeper's definitely better.
Stabilizing.
But since there is also the better option with for water using bleach, it may still be worth cooking the or at least right now we'll cook up some more of this just so we have some more food. Alright. So, oops, I didn't actually make the bleach. Or make the disinfected water. I made the bleach. So we'll drink a couple of these. That does 30, so that's good. Alright, that's a good amount of quartz at the moment. So let's head back. Now, we also picked up, there are also some other blueprints we haven't really looked at that we picked up. The stasis rifle being the main one. So we're going to take a look at that. Like I said, I'm not happy with where those are, so that's not where they're going to be, so I'm not going to finish them. That is... I don't know why that's doing that. Alright, just toss that stuff in there. This is not in any form of organization, which is only kind of making me twitch a little. Throw these in there. I really should do something with that bladderfish before it goes bad. So, we will turn it into filtered water, because water does not go bad. I don't like that clutter on the interface when I'm not using it, so let's shut that off. And we're going to look into... So you can make more of those purple tablets with resources that we don't have and won't have for a while yet. But we're going to look into the stasis rifle. So we're going to need a battery, advanced wiring kit, and titanium. Electronics for the advanced wiring kit. We need a regular wiring kit, gold, and computer chip. So we need 2 silver. We need, that'll be 2 gold, 2 coral sample, and copper wire. Okay. We're also going to need copper ore for the battery. So we'll need table coral, gold, copper. There's another copper. And gold and another copper. That should be the amount of copper I need. Alright, let's see. Let's see where we're at here. So, copper wire. Computer chip. Sorry about that. Alright, we need another silver for a wiring kit. And then we need... what do we need for the battery? What do we still need for battery? We need acid mushrooms and more copper. Alright, so... let's see. In there... oh, but I have a battery. Okay, well, that saves us that effort. But I do still need another silver. Alright, silver... we get it out of the sandstone chunks. So we'll turn that on. Already proving worthwhile, taking me right to 1, so that's helpful. Theoretically taking me right to 1 if I can find the path into it. Gold, no. These guys hurt a lot, but the sandstone chunks are frequently in these caves, so we're going to chance it. I realize that's limestone. There's a lot of pieces of scrap metal there. How do we get to that sandstone chunk? Or is that the one we already found? Oh, now more have appeared behind us. Are they down in this cave? They seem like they would be down in this cave. But they're not. That's the one I already got. This is not... there's no distance, like, indication, which is... can make it problematic. But you just kind of have to keep feeling your way to things. There's one. There's silver. Good. Grab this one too. Another silver. Good.
30 seconds.
Drop a couple of stalker teeth because they were there. Need them to make that enameled glass that we need for the observation rooms, which we may or may not make. I don't know. Alright, so now we've got our silver so we can make our wiring kit, so we can make our advanced wiring kit. So that will be good.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we come in here to electronics, wiring kit, which opens up advanced wiring kit, and I believe we still need copper. No, we haven't. Okay, no. That's right, because we had the battery. So, we're going to make our stasis rifle. And we're going to take it for a little spin. So, stasis rifle, you have to hold it slightly. Well, I mean, you can just press and fire.
Motivational note. Craig McGill crash landed in the acid swamps of Boreal 9, fought off arachnid kidney poachers, and hijacked a tamed Star Wall. If he can do all that, you can survive one more day.
Motivational things. Alright, so the stasis rifle creates this stasis field that will then shrink the... if you don't hold it, it makes a much smaller bubble. It's good for hitting somebody that's attacking you. But the larger bubble, and see with them frozen, now we can actually scan them. Could also attack them. See, you can use that to keep them off you. Does use power. You got to keep an eye on your battery use, but It doesn't use a huge amount of power, so you get quite a few shots from it. Now you can see some of our stuff has grown now. That's excellent. That means that we'll be able to utilize some of them for food. Right now I just want to cook up this hoverfish that I grabbed.
Consider disguising the flavor of unsavory meats with salt or locally sourced herbs and spices.
I don't think we have any locally sourced herbs. Alright, so let's drop off a little bit more out of our inventory. I really should turn that scrap into titanium. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright. Let's grab a couple of our quartz. So I want to turn this titanium back, this scrap into titanium. Have a few of our quartz, and let's see. I want quartz because I want to be able to build just a real small habitat while we're up there. So I want to build a glass one, so we need 2 glass for that, and we need 1 glass for that. And we need 2 quartz. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 quartz. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be plenty of titanium. Alright. Let's go back over here and shut this off, because that's getting real annoying. Alright, let's hop in our Seamoth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And we're going to head to the rendezvous site. Now we're going to pass a couple of new biomes on our way. So we'll get the little notification about... Well, we may have actually crossed into the mushroom biome, the giant mushroom biome already. So we may not get the little spiel about what that one's got in it. But I believe there still are other biomes we're gonna hit. We're coming up here with plenty of time, so we can get ready, get set up, and I've got 3. I'm 90% sure I've gotten this one. Ow! I just ran myself over with my Seamoth. That was a good job. Yeah. So we want to be, but we're also going to spend a little time searching the area this is in, because this is on the mountain island. Instead of the floating island, this one actually comes off the seabed and sticks up into the air. There are a lot of resources that are easy to find there. You can find diamond here. You can find uranium. You can find magnetite. A lot of the higher end resources you can find up here. So we're gonna take a little look around, collect some of that. See, this is the island here. We're gonna come around the corner a little bit.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
So there's one of those alien structures. Oh, I didn't know they had bubbles on there, and I would love to scan that guy. So I think they might have moved some stuff around here, because I don't think this is exactly where... No, maybe it was. Yeah, I guess this was where the Sunbeam's landing site the last time. Alright, so since we have these here, let's grab a couple of them to work on our water situation. Now, they don't provide a lot of water each, but as you can see, you can get a whole bunch from a tree. Not something you can carry around with you, because you're going to fill up your inventory really fast. But it's great in your base, so you can grab quick food or water in your base. I also like to build them in the I did not turn this stuff into glass. Wow, that was a big boo-boo. So we are. Alright, I'm not gonna make you hang out while I run back. So we're gonna pause the video real quick. I'll be back once I've gone home and turned that back into glass. Alright, folks, we're back. Sorry about that. That was very, very poor thinking on my part, or complete lack of thinking, could be said. So we are going to slap together a base here. We are going to use glass, and this one we are actually going to build above the water. Now, if you don't have a foundation, you can still build bases. They have legs. They don't have as much structural integrity, but I don't need a lot right now. So we're going to get this up.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Yep. No, you know what? That's a terrible spot for that. We're gonna come over here. I don't like it. Will you reach from here? No. I wonder if these have to actually be connected on the base now. Alright, well, we're actually going to build an extra base piece. That's my timer. I might have hurt myself a little bit by doing this. Alright, let's try. Wasn't planning to put a foundation under it, but that's what we have to do. That's what we'll do. There we go. So the other thing I brought with me, just because
all primary
now I have no
online.
Now I don't have enough titanium. Good job. Well, we've got a minute or two here. Let's real quick search, see if we can find any resources. This was not the most well-planned expedition. Oh, well, that's helpful. That looks to me like a piece of the Cyclops. Alright, so the Cyclops, there are 3 pieces that have I believe all 3 of them have 3 fragments. There's the engine, you know, I don't know that I can definitely remember what the 3 pieces are. Like the engine, the bridge, and the hull, I believe. Each of those 3 pieces have 3 fragments to find, so in total you have to find 9 fragments to build the Cyclops. Or you did. Again, things may have changed. I don't think that was one of them, though. The Cyclops is a much bigger submarine than your Seamoth. It actually has a docking bay in it.
30 seconds.
Oh, wow. I'm not paying attention. I've got a long way to go to the surface, and we may or may not make it.
Oxygen.
There's no way we're going to make it. Yep, we're going to die. Well, folks, this is what happens when you drown. Everything goes black. Oh my god. So everything had gone completely black.
Erosion patterns on the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface.
Okay, so this used to be a floating island. That's about as close as you can push it to dying. No. That's not what you want to do. That's not how you want to handle that. Alright, so we're going to come over here right now. This is a broken fragment. Interesting. That's super helpful. Alright, if I had the tablet with me, I could deactivate this force field. I don't have the tablet with me. I'll bring it up here at some point. But we're just going to kind of explore around here a little bit more. Oh, there's a tablet. Oh. Ow. Well, yeah, let's slap that in there. We've got a couple minutes before the sunbeam arrives.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis. A background message is being broadcast throughout this facility. Partial translation available. Message reads, "Warning, unidentified craft in orbit of this planet will be destroyed. Prevent." Unknown language. Attempting translation.
So that does not sound good for the sunbeam.
Integrating new PDA data.
Yeah, does not sound good for the sunbeam at all. There's more to that structure. You can find ion crystals in that structure, I believe. We're not actually going to worry about that at the moment because we want to make sure we're outside. I do want to... That was dumb. He's too high up for me to scan. I want to scan them. I want to find out what those are. Those are new since the last time I played. Alright, now that we found a little bit of titanium, let's slap a fabricator up in here in case we need anything else. So, we have that now. We could probably find some metal scrap not too far that way if we need more titanium now. But we're just going to kind of wander around here a little bit. Just search around these rocks. And my video is running a bit long. So, alright. In the interest of time, we're just going to come back up to the surface here. And back to where we can get on the ground. And what we're going to do, get on top of this rock? Okay. What we're going to do is just, I'm going to speed up the video here until the sunbeam arrives, and we will see what happens then. So now we start to see something happening. That structure, that tower, now suddenly looks kind of like a gun. We're going to come over here to the landing site.
Attention. Patching in a local broadcast from the Sunbeam.
I don't believe it. There's someone down there. Aurora, survivor. We have your PDA signature. I don't know how you walked away from that wreck, let alone survived since then. We'll be happy to bring you on board and hightail back to Federation space. Stand back. We're approaching the landing site now. Breaking atmosphere in 5, 4, 3. What is that? No, the red spike. From this planet.
Whoops. Well, so much for that. So that's what happens to the Sunbeam. Your hopes of getting rescued are for naught, and they should make that a searchable craft after that destroys. That'd be cool. You can find the wreckage, and that'd be cool. But that's that, and on that note, we're going to end this video, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and if you're new here and like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. And now that turns back into a harmless tower.